Hello there. Welcome again to this part of our what, how, and why of mathematics. In the first video, we looked at how we can change our perspective of maths such that we can enjoy it. Keeping our view of maths as a fun activity, in this video we focus on the rules and skills of the game. Remember, every game has rules and every player of the game must have certain skills to become the best in the game. But it's not just that. Every skill should be applied within the confines of the rules. Rule number 1. It is very important that you can explain everything that you write when solving a mathematics problem. So, math is not about doing as many problems as you possibly can. It is also about mastering the approach in solving problems. And that you can only do if you can link your procedure with the concepts. Whatever is in the theory, be it your definitions, theorems, properties, laws, and so on, must be taken seriously because they nurture your understanding of the concepts. Albert Einstein once said, "If you cannot explain it simply, then you do not understand it." In other words, for you to be convinced that you understand the concept, see if you can explain it simply. The Feynman technique is one such technique that can help you with understanding concepts. You can pause the video and go through the 4 simple steps on your screen. The highlight of it all is you should be able to explain it, even to a child. Then you can say you understand the work. Now, here are a few critical skills that must be applied within the confines of rule number 1. Firstly, solve as many problems as possible by doing them and writing your solutions down. Listening or reading problems in mathematics is not enough to master the approach. Next, if you make mistakes or fail to solve a problem, stop and review. Do not skip problems. Remember, it is not about solving a single problem as you practice, but it's about mastering the approach so you can solve even more problems around a certain concept. Lastly, consistency beats intensity. It is not about working hard. Instead, make more time for maths and work consistently. Now let's move on to rule number 2, continuity and connectedness. Unlike other subjects such as history, geography, life sciences, and so on, where you can miss one section of the work and still be able to understand all the others after it. With maths, your understanding of new concepts relies on whether you understood the old ones. You can pause this video again. The points here are self-explanatory. The skills associated with this rule encourages you to use the fact that concepts in maths are connected. So when you are solving maths problems, do not hesitate to go back to previous chapters or even work from your previous grades in order to remind yourself of the concepts. I always say, the hardest maths problem is one where you are required to recall and use more concepts that you've learned in the past in combination with the concepts that you are learning currently. If you can identify those concepts, you can solve the problem. I have made this short example for you. Please identify the similarities and note how the old concepts are still necessary to solve problems at a higher grade. That is mathematics. Appreciate and follow the rules, apply the skills, and enjoy the game.